I promise you, if you fill the gaps in these 5 steps or 5 elements of your business will explode and your business will get the outcome that you want. So if you look at the hero section of the website, I don't have a pretty picture of me because I wanted the hero section to capture the traffic that comes onto my website and basically generate leads for me. So if you click on the quiz and start taking the quiz, I get an automation email trigger saying, hey, this person has started the quiz.
Hey everyone, welcome to Pivot to Thrive podcast. This is your ultimate destination to elevate your mindset, marketing, and sales strategies for ultimate business growth. I'm your host, Dr.Priya, and I'm here to inspire and guide you on your journey to financial independence. My mission in life is very simple: to empower entrepreneurs like you with simple, actionable insights and easy to implement strategies that will transform your online business into a thriving success. Now, here's the deal. If your current strategy in life or business isn't working, don't quit. Just pivot. And it's important you understand that the goal for pivoting life and business isn't just to adapt and survive, but to truly thrive in growth, success, and abundance. So, in this podcast, we'll dive deep into the mindset shifts you need to break free from cultural barriers and embrace your true potential. We'll discuss cutting-edge marketing and sales techniques that you can apply to your business right away. Together, we'll create a powerful belief system that'll guide you towards the life you truly desire. So, grab a cup of coffee or even a fancy glass of wine and let's start pivoting towards the success you've always dreamed of.
If you've followed me for some time, if you know what I do, you know I rave about my PowerPivot framework. So I thought I'll record a simple episode to just talk about the importance of PowerPivot framework, which is the foundation based on which I audit and help clients to identify the gaps in their current marketing and sales strategies and roadmap the next 90 days for them to make sure they achieve whatever goals they want. So before I start working with any client, I send them a form to basically assess where they are right now and where they want to go in the next 3 months or 6 months. And so what is the shortest, quickest, and the smartest, easiest way to get from point A to point B is what I call my PowerPivot roadmap. So to create that roadmap, we have to go through the audit. So the audit, so Power is basically an acronym. So P stands for product and pricing. What exactly are you selling and what price point are you selling? And O stands for online and offline presence. So your online and offline presence, does it really tell what you are exactly doing? Does it build your authority? Does it give you strategies to market and sell your products? W stands for warm lead generation. So from the first touch point on your social media or website, do you have strategies to drive that particular prospect and convert them into a lead? Once you convert them into a lead, are you having strategies to nurture them from an absolute cold lead to a warm lead or a hot lead who's going to just buy anything you're going to throw at them? The next E stands for evaluating your sales process. I've seen so many websites, so many businesses having a fancy tab or an information or a funnel, but then will take them to a Calendly booking page. So why would you not sell something? If someone is interested in buying the product, they should have the opportunity to just buy from your sales funnel or your website. So do you have the right sales process in place? Do you have options to upsell or downsell depending on what the client needs? So E stands for evaluating those sales processes in your business. And the last one is where businesses leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table, which is retargeting your existing client or your past clients or creating retainer packages. So this is my PowerPivot framework where I identify gaps in one or more of these. I promise you, if you fill the gaps in these 5 steps or 5 elements of your business will explode and your business will get the outcome that you want. So before I go on audit, there are lots of questions that I ask the business owner to basically understand each of these steps, and identifying the gaps in each of these will help me to create that roadmap. Okay, basically you don't have a sales process in place. or you don't have a lead generation process in place, or you don't have a lead nurture process in place, right? So how do I do that? For example, I'm just going to use my business as an example. So if you go to my website, pivot2thrive.com.au, which was very, very recently done in May 2024, it's basically my 4 to 5 years of my learning just consolidated into that homepage. Like, it's still a work in progress, right? So I wanted a very, very engaged lead generation or a lead magnet. Usually people do PDFs as lead magnets. People use multiple things. I wanted a quiz which is more engaged. So if you look at the hero section of the website, I don't have a pretty picture of me because I wanted the hero section to capture the traffic that comes onto my website and basically generate leads for me.
Hey listeners, before we jump back into today's episode, I want to tell you about an incredible opportunity that's perfect for those of you who are always asking these questions yourself. How can I earn more money? How do I get more customers without spending on ads and fancy funnels? How can I generate recurring income without selling all the time? How do I create wealth without trading time for money? How can I transition from being a one-person show to mastering delegation? If this sounds like you, then you're going to love our sponsors for this episode, the Pivot Mastermind, a life-changing 6-month intensive experience designed to help you launch and scale your digital empire. But that's not all. One of the standout features of this mastermind is that each attendee gets a dedicated virtual assistant to handle the admin and social media marketing tasks. That means you can focus on what truly matters, growing your business and enjoying the freedom that comes with it. Don't wait any longer. Click on the link in the show notes to apply today and take the first step towards transforming your business and your life with the Pivot Mastermind. Now let's get back to today's episode.
So the quiz is basically completely automated. So if you click on the quiz and start taking the quiz, I get an automation email trigger saying, hey, this person has started the quiz, step 1. And once they go through step 1, 2, and 3, the purpose of the quiz is to identify bottlenecks in your business, what's stopping you from getting more leads and sales. So there's so much logic that went into developing the quiz. After you submit the quiz, you will get a report which is customized. There is a scoring, so you get a marketing and sales score. And there's another logic that underlies the outcome, meaning depending on your marketing and sales score, there is call to action. Either you would be directed to my paid power strategy hour, a 90-minute paid consultation to roadmap your next 90 minutes. And then you might be redirected to a demo page. And the next one, you might be redirected to a business strategy calls. So 3 different options depending on the possible marketing and sales score. So if they take that particular action, the workflow stops or gets triggered in a different scenario. If they don't do that particular call to action, then there is an email nurture sequence that goes out for the next 10 days to basically do the job, right? So that's my email nurture sequence. Then they get added to my Monday newsletter. So every Monday morning, 9 o'clock Brisbane time, I send out my newsletter. That's my lead nurture. So that tends to be my second or third source of lead gen these days because people get nurtured. I don't sell stuff there, but it's a way for me to be in front of people's face every Monday morning, 9 o'clock. And I've got an open rate of 58 to 62%, which is great, right? So it's a pretty warm list that trusts me in what I do. And any offer that I've got, I just basically throw it to them and they like it. So right now, as I record this episode, I've got the Business Basics grant that's open with the Queensland government. And I just posted it in my newsletter. And trust me, I would have had 20 to 22 inquiries from my newsletter, which is a great outcome. So this is what you want to achieve. You want to be able to generate leads and sales without trading time for money. So I want you to think about your business. What is the first touch point? Where do they land? And how are you going to capture the traffic? How are you going to nurture the traffic? And how are you going to convert the traffic into paying clients? So the PowerPivot framework is a great tool for you to do this particular activity. I will leave the links to do the quiz, which will help you to identify your marketing and sales score. and whatever is the call to action. Depending on that, I'm happy to help you, or you can hop onto my website and click on the link and book a free business strategy call with me to discuss your blocks that are holding you back, basically from generating leads and sales. And I would be super, super excited to roadmap the next 90 days for you to get the outcome that you want. So I hope that was helpful, and let's just make these small pivots and make your business thrive. I'll see you all in the next episode.
I truly hope you enjoyed listening to this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it just for you. Please follow Pivot to Thrive podcast on the platform you're listening to right now. It would mean the world to me if you could leave a review, and I'm so excited to see you on the next episode. Sending you loads of love, positive and healing vibes your way. Stay blessed.